Hey everyone, it's Lindsay and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to leave a comment below. Today's video, I'm really excited to share. It is what came true on my vision board in 2020. You're gonna wanna stick around for this one because so many things came true on this, including me getting engaged, but I'm gonna save that story for last. But if there's any vision board video of mine that you need to listen to, you need to listen to this one. Because this year, 2020, has been hard on all of us. Most of the things we wanted and most of the things we need have come to a stop. Many of us have lost our jobs. Many of us have lost our sense of income, our health, our safety, our time with family. So what happens to our vision board and our goals when we have to let go of it all? There are 3 steps to the law of attraction. 1 is decide what you want. 2 is believing and acting on it. 3 is letting go of attachment. And if there's anything that 2020 forced us to do, is to let go of attachment. And instead of being afraid of letting go, we had to dive into it. We had to accept it. We had to be with ourselves. And you know what happens when you let go? Abundance comes to us. We are forced to focus on what's important. And that is why in 2020, everything on my vision board manifested. 2020 shows us that we are seeing clearly. 2020 shows us that when we let go, what we need does come to us. And this is what came true on my vision board. Let's start with money. This is the work portion on my vision board. So what I have on my board is money flows into my life in abundance, work from home, make 10K on your own terms, be your own boss. Pandemic hits, we can't work. How did this manifest? Well, first let's backtrack to before the pandemic started. At the beginning of this year, I was already making $10,000 per month, exactly what it said on my vision board. In fact, I made more than $10,000 per month for the first 3 months of this year, which I had never done before. This is the first time. If you want to watch my money manifestation video, how to make $10,000 per month, I'm going to link that. It's going to pop up on the card and be linked below. This is the first year that actually started manifesting for me. Now, I'd already made that much before the pandemic started, working from home, which I've actually been doing for the past 5 years. And then the pandemic starts. Now, I have a job. I have multiple jobs. I'm a blogger, I am a reporter, and I own my own business producing events. Now, as a journalist, I am mainly covering events. And there's no more events anymore with the pandemic. And then I produce an event every year with 150 guests. Well, guess what? We can't have events with people. So while I was on track to make at least $10,000 a month until June, all of a sudden I have to cancel my event. All of a sudden, I can't cover anything for the magazine. All of a sudden, all of that income that I was already manifesting, projected through halfway, at least through the year, completely gone. Obviously, I need to apply for partial unemployment, and that did not take place of the money that I was going to be making for the year. It only covered about 10% of what I was going to be making. And on top of all of it, being an independent contractor and being freelance, we're the last people that the unemployment think about. So it took me months to get approved for unemployment. So what's going on in the meantime? I'm thinking of my visualizations. Money flows into my life in abundance. And you know what happens? The universe always provides. Not only was I granted unemployment, which helped me so much, but the sponsors for my event, they were so generous. They did not want my partner and I to be making no income because they knew we had to cancel our event. So they hired us to be consultants for their company for the year. And I can't tell you how much that meant to us, how much that meant to me, because if that did not happen, I don't know what I would have done this year. In fact, because of that, I ended up making more money this year than I ever have before. And if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be able to thrive. Life doesn't always go how we want it to. Life isn't always perfect, but what makes you successful is a person who can take something negative and we can turn it to an opportunity. So I learned more than ever this year to take the money that was supposed to go to one place and find an opportunity with other. And again, I'm saying the mantra, money comes into my life in abundance and more opportunities started to come. All of my income was taken away from me this year, but somehow it ended up being my most profitable year yet. And this part of my vision board represents being a contributor to TV shows and outlets. And get this, look at everything I contributed to this year. In literally January, I co-hosted and was interviewed to be on a Fox affiliate network. Look at it right here.
Lindsay, I am so glad to see you.
Thank you for coming.
Oh my gosh, you are amazing. Now, coming up on Ozarks Fox AM, I'm doing a full interview with Lindsay to show you exactly how she has made every single one of her dreams come true. You are so inspiring, Lindsay.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so everything I've manifested, I am a host, a reporter, an entrepreneur, and a blogger, and I work from home, and I achieved all this because of belief in myself and putting positive energy out there, and I can't wait to share it with all of you.
And the craziest part about this manifestation is I wanted to reach out to be on the show, and I was too afraid to ask. And you know what? They were on my frequency. They reached out to me. So it just goes to show, don't be scared. Go for what you want. Also had on the board, eat healthy. I have been cooking from home this year more than ever. Now that I am home and can't do as much and I'm quarantining, I'm focusing on my health. I'm focusing on getting better at cooking healthy foods. It has been absolutely amazing. You all know that I had my acid reflux issue. Every year it's getting better and better. And this year I had the opportunity to really hone in and have better recipes and meals. So if you guys wanna know what I eat in a day, I'll make a video on that. But I definitely crushed this part of my vision board. This was spend more time with friends and travel. Now everyone's gonna be like, how did that manifest? Because we can't spend time with people, we can't travel. Well, you know what? I feel that this year, because everybody is working from home and people can't really go out and do anything, I've had so much more time to actually make more friends virtually and to connect with my friends virtually. You know, we're doing virtual game nights. We're calling each other more. We didn't do that. I live in another state from the majority of my friends. And in LA, there is so much traffic that no one wants to drive anywhere. So actually this year, I have talked to all my friends 100 times more than ever before. And then traveling, okay, maybe I can't go out of the country, but you know what? I have done staycations around here. I have driven to different areas where I live that I never got to before. And because there is less traffic due to the pandemic, I can go further distances faster. So I actually would say I have done more this year than I've done any other year. We all know I manifested this new place at the end of last year. Honestly, everything happens in perfect timing because we moved in and my parents were here to help a few months before the pandemic started. It's been great to be able to quarantine with Alex. We got all of our furniture literally like a week before the world shut down. Like I was terrified that we weren't gonna have a couch. Imagine being in a pandemic with no furniture. Everything came just in time before it wasn't safe. I am so thankful for it. Also on my board is how to accessorize, how to organize. I'm getting decorations in my house. I haven't made all of my organizational videos yet, but I will put a link to the ones I have. But I can't wait. I have been getting crazy with organizing. I've not organized my entire house yet, but I'm all about like having a clean house and a clean mind, so that represents how you feel. Normally we're too busy to do that. I have had time to color coordinate, be like Marie Kondo, be like The Home Edit, all those shows on Netflix. I have been doing that. I am going through every drawer, every cabinet in the house. As soon as that's done, I will make a video to go over it. Craziest thing too, I also got in contact with a professional organizer to have on my show who also manifested everything. This is crazy. I was literally thinking I need to know a professional organizer. I wish I had one who could help me virtually. Well, guess what? The next day, someone introduced me to one and she's gonna help me organize some more of my places that I haven't been doing on my own. And that was a manifestation in itself on my vision board. We have a Chihuahua here. I have not manifested the dog yet, but I always put this dog on the vision board because this represents something that we want to put on our board, but it doesn't need to come true this year. So I want a dog, preferably I would love a dog that looks like anything, but I would love like a blue Merrill Chihuahua that kind of looks like this. So this dog is in the back of my mind. So when I'm ready to get one, obviously you can go and buy a dog whenever you want. So when I'm ready, I'm going to look for one. But I've been putting it just on my board every year as a simple reminder that I am going to get a dog, a Chihuahua that's similar to this. And we can't forget this part right here. 10,000 YouTube subscribers. Now this is a great one that I want to bring to the forefront because you're looking at my channel. Lindsay, you don't have 10,000 subscribers yet. Unless you're watching in my future, then I do. But the point of making this video, I don't even have 5,000 subscribers yet. And you know, this is an example of something just like the dog that I pointed out. You have to keep sometimes re-putting things on your board until they come true. It is a goal. We don't want to aim too low. I could even put 100,000 if I want, but I want to do it in increments from my mind. You keep going until it manifests. Now, what has come true on my vision board about this is subscribers isn't always everything. You know, I've been working on the engagement, and you know what you all have been doing to help me more than anything? The watch time on my videos has been absolutely amazing. Because of you, I made $1,000 on YouTube this year, which was the first time I ever did that. I have reached over 2 million impressions on my YouTube channel. 2 million people have seen my content. So even though I have less than 5,000 subscribers, over 2 million people have seen this. My click-through rate on my channel is over 8%. That is absolutely crazy for the amount of engagement and things I have. I have had multiple videos this year go viral. Never done that before. I'm having lots of videos hit over 40,000 views, 20,000 views, 10,000 views. I see the watch time going up. I see it growing. And you know what's most important is I see you guys talking to me and engaging with me, which makes my days. You guys email me sometimes, you message me on Instagram, you comment on my stuff. You keep me going when I feel like I can't. So just because you might put 10,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel and that didn't happen yet, you put it back on again, but that doesn't mean your goal is not coming true. There are other metrics of growth that I am seeing, and that is why I keep going, and I couldn't do without you, so please keep helping me reach that goal. Once I reach this goal, I can use the YouTube space once the pandemic's over to film more videos, and I live close to that area. It just happens to work, and I have some ideas in my mind. Okay, now, the last biggest thing that I saved for last on my vision board that came true, which is one of my biggest wishes, is I got engaged, you guys. I have a place called the Hotel del Coronado on my vision board. It is a hotel I really like. This is the location that Alex proposed. He knows we like the hotel. I had no idea. First off, it's a pandemic. How is someone gonna do a proposal during a pandemic? Like, I didn't even know how this was going to happen. If you're familiar with me, you know I always wanted a flash mob proposal. I wanted one of those viral videos on YouTube. And I was like, this is just the icing on the cake. And Alex happens to be a former YouTube star, one of the only people who could pull that off. But you know, a pandemic hits. How can you do a flash mob proposal during a pandemic? That's a bunch of people dancing. So I really didn't know what was going to happen, how this was gonna manifest, when he was gonna ask, how that was gonna happen, and you know what, somehow he pulled off a flash mob proposal during the pandemic. Everything worked out in perfect time. Being in relationships, those things were the things that I could manifest the least out of anything. And this is the year that it finally manifested exactly how I wrote it down, exactly how it's on my vision board, everything for the person I wanted, the healthy relationship that I wanted, you know, down to a viral video, which I thought would never come true. Okay, if you wanna hear the full story about it, if you're my follower, you already know it, but I'm gonna link it below. I have so many stories about the law of attraction within our relationship. That's too much for this video that I'm going to link. And it's just, I wish I could put into words into this video, and I can't, how much that I've wanted love to manifest in my life, and I can't believe this was finally the year that this ring on my finger actually turned to a ring in real life. This was a hard year for everyone. We were thrown off of everything that we could ever want and believe, but this is the year that taught us that we need to have faith. Everything that we think we want, everything we think we need, we're stripping all of it away, because all we really need is ourselves. And this teaches us, again, law of attraction, let go. I let go this year. I let go of all previous things that I wanted, all things I had going. Somehow it manifested better than any year has ever manifested for me before. So I want this to inspire you and let you know, all things are possible. And I'm proud of you for getting through this year. Bad things happen in life, hard things happen in life. But as you see from my vision board, we have to have faith. We have to look for the good in everything that happens. We have to be the best that we can be, because those who see the best in things will always see the best in things. Those who always find a way to manifest, those who find a way to always believe, You're always doing those things. You can argue and look at my board and say everything negative. I could point out all the negative things about how I lost my income, how this and this, how it didn't always all manifest the way I wanted it to manifest, the way I envisioned it. But you know what? If it's not that, it's better. That's what you have to remember. You have to live in that mindset. And this year, and I was so wondering what was gonna happen with the board this year. I had a feeling things would come true on it. And I just thought this is gonna be the best video of a vision board that I ever make, because this is the year that everything we want is taken away. What happens with manifesting when it's taken away? Well, we knew all along. We knew the key to manifesting was letting go. I hope this year proves that to you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please comment below what came true on your vision board this year that you did not expect to happen. Would love to know. You guys, everyone's reading the comments here, and I want people to look at them and I want them to be inspired, because your story inspires others, just like how my story I'm putting out there to inspire you. And when I read yours, it validates mine. When I think I can't go, I see what you say. And other people do too. You guys make a difference. If it wasn't for you, I don't know where I would be today. So thank you so much for believing in me and my content. And I'm just so thankful that I can share the story with you and inspire you. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon.